It's time for some more mini fun. I need to earn some money tonight for 2 Oktoberfests I want to do this week. And also, I want to wash all my blankets and rugs before the end of this month because they're changing the Uber schedule. Let me get some here. Fucking box. I should have had that ready before I started. Yes, I need money for Das Sausage Fest. There's one actually, one's at a church, and the other one, let's see, that's at a German cultural center. Now, the one on Sunday, if I go Sunday to the church one, the Catholic church, it's free. It's only a $5 suggested donation. So I need some money just to buy food when I'm in there. You know you want it. So if anyone wants to donate or buy an art card or a video, if you have me make a video, you won't even have to dox your address or nothing like that, if you're scared of that. So I bought a tiny little guitar for my spider up there, and he's up there playing it. You want to see? So yeah, the purpose of today is to spend time with you guys. I want to be more social and stuff, so I don't go for 2 weeks without being on camera. Because I noticed that's bad for me mentally. Okay. To show you, I'll have to take the phone off this charger. But look, he's up there playing a guitar. I think that's as close as I could get. Look at his guitar there, he's playing it. Either that or that's a dildo. I think he caught a dildo and he's trying to put it up his blowhole. He probably caught some food or something. Honestly, I don't know what that is. But whenever I blow bubbles into his web, he'll take his little finger, he'll do this on the web like he's playing a guitar. It's really cool. I just love that freaking spider. Das Spider Zane. I saw some schmeckles earlier right as the sun was going down. They don't fly at night, they fly at dusk or whatever. If dusk is when the sun goes down. You know you want it? So I want to go to Das Oktoberfest and get some extra money to do some laundry. I got one blanket and about 23 rugs. Because then winter's going to set in. I want those rugs fresh and clean before the Ubers go away. I can still use as many as I want up until like Wednesday. And today's Thursday, so I got a few more days to get all that done. But I especially want to go to the Oktoberfests. Frank Sinatra songs, I wouldn't recommend singing those like in Taiwan or not, was it Taiwan? Thailand. Oh, look, 42 people. I hate cartoons. But hey, if they want to make a cartoon about me, so be it. Goblin Tales. Goblin Tales. I wish they wouldn't give any more press to that stupid goblin. He feeds off of that. You know, if you really want the goblin to go away, just don't admit he's alive. Pretend he doesn't exist. They kill you if you sing Frank Sinatra, especially My Way. You can look it up. It's considered cursed. I just found out about that 2 weeks ago. That song is actually cursed, and I put a post about it in my YouTube channel where it says posts. I posted the article that was, Wikipedia. They kill you for that. They killed like 12 people for that. Why is my voice so deep? Awesome. I'm glad my voice isn't high. Goblin, who's the goblin? Cyrax. Bang Chan's right booty's cheek here. Great, I tell him to change his username. And that's it. Oh, great. Money can buy happiness, by the way. Anyone that says it can't. It can buy it. It can buy better life. But you'll get a different kind of sadness. I can attack Trump in here. So I had this horrible Uber driver, this woman who couldn't speak English. She was a Muslim. And I told her, hey, I don't feel comfortable going down Wilson, go to Montrose. She gets mad and reports me for that. She should go on the route that I say. People should get along. Now there's only 8 people. There was 42, then there's 8, now there's 12. It is good to have a deep voice. Fuck that high-pitched shit. High-pitched Eric should die. I can't get these niggas open, so let's see if I can... I'm not 70. I'm not 7 either. Oh, you bitch. Plastic whore. This plastic whore burned my finger. You're the ones who are in here, so you only have yourselves to blame. How are you guys finding out about my channel anyway? I know they don't suggest my channel. Yes, people should get along. It sounds like Dylan. Holy cow. Are you Harry Carey? You think I made the N-word hole big enough in this? Sounds like just a bunch of fucking kids and shit in here. Get out of here. You have to be 18 or older just to exist. You're not allowed to even be human until you're 18. You have to exist like in a non-conscious state and do this and be in a coffin. And then when you're 18, they'll flush all the water out of the coffin and wake you up. And then they'll hand you a diploma and they'll say, get to work. Go get a job. Oh, good. Well, if you're 12, I'll have to kick you out of here. You better be kidding. Because I'm not going to put up with that shit. I love Frank Sinatra. It was a really good year. Well, you can't tell what I am. That's great. You don't have to worry about what I am. My fans know who I am, and I'm a rock star. Who's your favorite rock star? Oh my God, look at that little piss candle over there. Look at that little pee-pee candle. It's so little. I'm gonna make you look at that instead until my mods come in here. You're gonna look at a candle. Oh, you seen me on Kermit and Friends? Oh, please kill me. Oh, when you swipe up and down. Hey, Cape Cod love. Nickelback. I'm gonna ban you just for saying you like Nickelback. Get out of here. You better be kidding. I don't know if I can let that go. I don't care if people are mad about the bathing suit. I'm glad I pissed them off because I'm a fucking rock star and I look hot. Americans are prudes. That's a cute little firecracker. If my mods don't come in within the next 20 minutes, I'll just end this and delete it. I delete boring episodes. There's nothing useful in here to keep it. I only keep the episodes where I know when people watch it later, they will hear a bunch of good news and things like that. And I'm just waiting for my mods to come in. I don't know why it takes so long. I don't give mod to anyone I don't know. You have to earn that. I have to know you for over a year before you get a mod. You know, like a wrench. Jesus Christ is gay, and he's also Jewish, black, and Muslim. He's Jewish, black, and Muslim. You heard that right. He's an Israelite, a black Israelite, and he is also Muslim. Be Muslim. Yak Shamash. Hello. Dzień dobry. Kiss! Okay, if any of you are new and you don't know what the fuck this is about, this is just me going live for my fans who know me. You can check out my channel, check out all my playlists. That's where you find my music, the cover songs that I do, the karaoke, and the live band karaoke, and my original songs. I also have Mallrat Blues. The playlist that says Mallrat has everything Mallrat. My favorite Kiss song is A World Without Heroes. No, I'm not Jewish. I used to say I was just to fuck with people, but I'm not Jewish. Jew. Oy vey. They sent me like these kosher meals from this place, and they were the worst, nastiest fucking food that I ever tasted. I thought it would be better because it was kosher, and it wasn't. Do aliens like your music? We'll find out. Well, oh look, there's a Nazi coming down the street. Want to see? Here comes a fucking serial killer. Are you guys scared? Lady Gaga, I'm in love with Judas. You know what I was going to say. I'm in love with Judas. Oh, I'm in love with Judas. Gene Simmons, of course I watched him. I would see every interview he'd done. He is the hero. He's my hero. He is the king. I'm in love with 66666. Oh, when the Nazi walks off scene, there goes the camera. I'm sure he's going to wear his Nazi uniform and come out here and storm. Nancy's here. Yes. Finally, one of my mods. I got a bunch of new people in here. Don't get what Mini Manson's about. But now that you're here, the party has begun. Okay, you missed a Nazi that stormtrooped and... Springtime for Hitler and Germany. Rhineland is happy and gay. Da da, he's goose stepping down the street. Da 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 da. If you think I'm funny and you think I earned enough money, okay, Nancy, I'm trying to earn some money tonight for the 2 Oktoberfests I want to go to, and also I need to wash some rugs and blankets at the laundromat. That's going to cost quite a penny. So, if I could raise $60 tonight, or even 80, I mean, I would be really fucking happy. If I raise anything, I'll be happy. So I'll come on here and be a clown for a while and sing to you. And also, I have merch, songs, videos, art cards. You want any of that? I have a coloring book that you can buy about me. If you want to buy that or whatever. If you just want to secretly throw money at me, I won't call you out either. I don't mention out loud who does stuff because I want to protect you guys. But when you see me put the heart on well, you can do that in Cashapp, but I'll either write you a note or put PayPal, say thank you, or put a heart in Cashapp. Damn. Piękna. Whoops. Kazuka. Polski sklep. Dance for me, clown. I don't hate Charlie Kirk. He's awesome. He's my boyfriend. I know, I watched all of Gene Simmons' Family Jewels episodes. They were awesome. Yeah, I hate cartoons. I'm older now. I'm not into those anymore. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd hate cartoons, but I just do. You get different interests when you get married, I always wondered, my mom always hated cartoons. She'd yell at me, turn that off. And then I got older and I realized that shit, it's got high-pitched sounds in it, and it goes so fast. It's not meant for people over 50 years old. So let's see if I can get these niggas open. I don't hate who I am. I love who I am. I mean, I wish I was someone else, but I'm gonna... Oh, that shit's on fire! Let me put out my Reese's cups. An extremist, I wish. No, I love Family Guy. I don't hate all cartoons. I like Family Guy. I love Futurama. And South Park, it used to be cool. I like the older South Park. Be nice or Nancy will time me out. But little trolling's acceptable. You have to have that. I ain't gonna be a Nazi. There's already one living down the street there. I did not see that coming. It's not a wig, yo. Chomo. No, I'm kidding. Look. It's not a wig. Cholo? That spider up there putting that little dildo up his blowhole. I'm a rock star. I'm allowed to say that. What do you think rock stars do when they're not doing music? Just sitting there, just being generally irritating, like the Sex Pistols. Sex! Satan! We also have Kit Kats. We can burn those open later, and maybe we could go down the Hershey Highway. Okay, for all you trolls, you have to pay me to, like, acknowledge your comments. I only acknowledge real fans. Start sending me money and I'll answer your questions only for the trolls. You N-word. God, this is the worst. Yep, there that goes. I'm gonna get some better bubbles to blow. These are shit. I got these for free, N-word. The poop guy mole rat blues. You know that word that you're not supposed to say. Spell it out. I'll spell it out for you in the chat. You wouldn't have the guts to spell that out. I know it. I can get you to jump off a bridge if I want. Oh, good. Now you're gonna get. Oh, good. Abe Blitzerian is here. Okay, you did the soft day. That's not bad. No hard R stuff though. I'm using you guys to troll other people that I don't like. So see, that goes hand in hand. Soft R is acceptable. Yeah, soft R. At least I'm not a OJ. It's Pig Latin time. Earn a. Mullen John A. Ooh, cool, you can hear it. Okay, do you want to see me blow these up in the spider web? You have to earn that right. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. But the spider will start playing his web like a guitar. He'll start playing the strings when I do that. And if you don't like it, tough. Retard. That's a funny word too. I like that word. Oh, he's playing with a dildo. Gosh, I sure hope I can earn some money today. I need to buy some more bullets for my machine gun. Who gives someone a free machine gun but doesn't give them bullets? I mean, what the fuck? John Wayne Gacy. You didn't even spell it right. He is from Chicago. He's from the suburbs by Norwich. If you're not delusional, you're not gonna make it. I'm proud to be a delusional fuck, right, Nancy? Oh, that's gross. I don't think I should even look at the comments. What, Nancy just deleted a bunch of people. That'll teach you. Schmeckle is here. Yay. Yes, Chicago love. Grady's here. Yay. Das Grady's in. How are you doing, Grady? Is Kel... Oh, okay, I won't say that. Is something working out? Is that place you're at working out? Steve, what a dumb comment. I don't have a gun. I was kidding, you dumbass. I don't like guns. But when I did have guns in Florida, I was very responsible with them. But the lady that I went and shot guns with, she was the most irresponsible bitch I ever met. Ooh, a kitty. Hi, little kitty. Pussy. Thanks. Hey, MZ. MZ is here. Yay. As you know, I'm trying to earn some money tonight, you know, so I can go to the Oktoberfest. Just two little, smaller ones, you know. One's at a Catholic church, the other one's at a German cultural center. It's the last two events I'm going to go to this year. Because once October comes, no more stuff like that. And I need to do some serious laundry, so I need to get about $35 for that shit, so whatever I get, it's happiness. Hey, Grady, you want a wrench? I trust Grady. I give him a wrench. I had to unwrench everybody, so now with my new phone and everything, there was someone who was deleting comments, and I weeded that person out. I had to keep taking wrenches away, and then as the list got smaller, I said, people who come in here a lot and people I know for years, they get wrenches. You'll sub to my channel? Great. No pity subs, no trolling. Oh, where'd that little candle that went out? Oh, fuck that. Let me go get one of those long ones. Those are funnier. Yeah, I almost burned a hole in my brand new phone with the candle. So we'll keep it away from the goddamn phone. I've been in a better mood because I miss my fans, and it's not good to self-isolate, which is what I've been doing. My eyebrows, I have eyebrows, but they're very small. I hate that I don't have any. It's just that I'm old and they fell out, I guess. Oh, you misspelled the word porch. God damn, you gotta learn to spell. But it's funny. Floor spitting crudo, hello. I know that you're my fan and my friend. Some people try to convince me that you didn't like me, but I don't believe those assholes. And I told them, just get out of here. I know that you think I'm a badass rock star. I only have a tattoo right here. I got this one by accident. No, I'm just kidding. I did it on purpose. Who wants to snap into a Kit Kat? Holy shit, motherfucker. Who wants to travel down the Hershey Highway? I don't plan on moving, but I might have to. You never know. There could be an emergency, like someone almost burned the place down when they was having a barbecue and they burned the side of the house and back. And yes, the landlord does know about it. Because I got mad and started screaming, and then I called him. He's like, oh, that's old news. He said I already tore him up. No, I saw my life flash before my eyes because my mom was in, there was when my mom was 9 years old, her parents was a fire, and she said ever since then she was afraid. Down the Hershey Highway. I'm not gonna eat that candy that I burned it onto. I got more of these. I have a whole bag of these upstairs. I thought you guys would get a kick out of it though. What's my story there? I am a Gothic entertainer. I have a fan club. I have merch. I've written a book. The Mini Manson coloring book. Oh yeah, look at that. I burned that bitch up. Oh, cool. If you like what you see here, this is just me hanging out. I'm an entertainer that's not in costume right now and just relaxing casually with his fans. But if you go in my channel later and look at the playlists that I have, and it's in a very neat and professional way, you'll see covers, you'll see live band, you'll see karaoke, Mole Rat original. You'll see me singing a shitload in there. I have some original shit. When I was 8, our house turned into ash. I've seen people's houses turn to ash. I used to live in Florida in this tract housing. That was, lightning struck the roof, and within 2 minutes, the whole roof was gone. And the people's dog wouldn't. Of course, the fucking dog hides, and the firemen couldn't find it for 2 hours. And then they finally found it behind the couch. Now, it was a little chihuahua, too. I mean, so many places they can hide. Remember when I was so pissed? I know what you meant there. Your clothes started smoking and melting. It's true, it was like August. And I went in this guy's show who generally gets me pissed to begin with. Because he's a neurotic OJ and pig Latin. Okay. And so he got me so pissed before the show. By the time it went on, I was so angry that the autistic shit went off in my body, and I could feel the tag on my back. I was trying to cut the tag up furiously, and I got so enraged. Instead of just putting the jacket aside, and it was so hot outside and inside, instead of putting the jacket aside like a normal person would have did, I wanted to work through the problem and write on the show, too. I couldn't do it later. So the front of my pants had these PVC shiny look pants on, the cheap crappy ones from Japan that make me look sexy. They started to fucking combust, and big holes are forming in them and busting all over on the fronts. Yeah. Good night, Johnny. Are you going? You're not leaving, are you? Oh. Nancy wasn't saying goodbye, but Johnny was. Now, I don't speak Portuguese, but awesome. Mr. Ripley was half Portuguese. You know Ripley's Believe It or Not? Wop asthma, yeah. Gross. Without papers, you mean W-O-P. Oh, you are going to bed. Oh, you're going to bed, Nancy? I'm sad. Well, now Grady's in charge, and he's a taskmaster. He will crack out his whip and go, whoosh, and do BDSM to you. Kiss! So Grady, there's a spider up there, and he's playing a little guitar. I blew bubbles into his web, and he started doing this on his web. Like he was plucking the strings to get up early in the AM. Cal's on that 70s show. I got PT in the AM, KP in the PM. And they shaved his mustache and made him look like Hitler when he was at the police academy. Because all his friends, obviously, they're in high school, and they thought he was a tool for joining the police academy. Then they got him fired from there. Psyche Awakens is here. Whoa, it's been a while. Dude, I was wondering about you. I thought you was ticked. Meaning, I thought you was mad. Okay. I missed you so much. You know, things happen and time goes by, and then I'm thinking, like, I forgot to check you out for a while. Thank you for showing up here. Is everything going good for you? Gee, I hope I can make at least 5 cents tonight. I'm trying to earn some money. I also have those super chat things. If you like seeing your name in a big bold color like pink or yellow or blue or whatever colors I have, you can. I'll press the little heart and my little symbol, my little face will come in there, and then I'll say "damn" when you do it. So you could do that. Stress for you too, huh? I've been suffering that real bad. Every once in a while I get into a stress rut, and then my brain will be like, hey, what the hell happened? Let's work out of it, and I'll get out of it again, and everything will be great again. The underlying stress will always be there. The underlying depression and the problems of life will always be there. But I don't want to come on the show and bring that. I can bring that in private. That's what I like. That. Damn! See, if you guys give me super chats, you get one of those. I'll come check you out again, of course. Do you know I haven't done anything in 6 weeks? I haven't performed in 6 weeks, but my fans came looking for me yesterday, and they said, where have you been? I said, well, you guys miss me? I thought everyone hated me there. So just this one lady that hates me. So I'm going to show up there again in 2 weeks and perform again with my band. Or with the band. It's not actually my band. People in the band don't care about me one way or the other, but my fans do. So I'll see them in 2 weeks. Because with all the sports and shit going on, I don't know. They usually don't perform in there during the playoffs and all. Damn! So you get 2 dams. If she hates you, then you have to go back and perform revenge. That's right. Ratty is here. Most of the haters left my show, so you'll be good. I can come back on your show? Fuck yeah! I'm going to be making some more videos pretty soon, and when I'm in costume, I'd like to stop by, so I'll sub to your channel again. And hopefully you'll be there. I'll mod you up when you do. Great. I'm going to give you a mod right now because I know you. And you've been very good to me. Remember that if I ever have a disagreement with you or I talk shitty to you, the next day is a new day, and hopefully I didn't go too far and piss you off so you hate me for life. Always look at the long term, how you know somebody. Know if a person has PTSD, bipolar, and OCD, you know. The person comes back and they show that they're sorry, and they might actually not be able to say I'm sorry right up front, but they'll be kind of coming to you and wanting to talk to you again. That's their way of trying to make the situation in the way where they're able to have an opening so they can say I'm sorry. Well, I'm like that, so it's Minnie, but thank you, Tony. I appreciate seeing you. Oh, Nancy's still here. Fuck yeah. I know you gotta go to bed, though. You're probably getting ready to go to bed and listening at the same time. That's cool. Look at, I got 28 likes on here just for acting like a spaz. I'm a spaz. I like that word. Spaz. I want to act lighthearted for you guys. You know, I don't need to sit here and talk about politics and be all angry and shit like when Cobra got mad and he fell and his cigarette broke. That was funny though. I watched a very disturbing video about that guy last night. That his worst outburst video. It was a little disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. I got mad 3 times like that in public, and those videos are forever. It's probably why nobody signed me to a record deal. They got scared when they saw that. Like, fuck this, we ain't gonna work with that nutcase. Well, look at the reason why I got upset, and, you know, I don't just get mad for no reason. But to do it publicly, though, that scares fans. Elton John does it all the time, and people say, oh, he's such a bad guy. They don't understand the pressures of being an entertainer. And they're just paying them a lot of money to get shit done, because if that shit don't get right because one person didn't do what they were hired for, it affects all those people that you have to pay. As an entertainer, you got all that stress on your shoulder. Entertainers make money, and the manager makes sure everybody's paid. There could be up to 100 employees and up, depending on the level of fame that the entertainer has. Like somebody like Taylor Swift probably has over 1,000 employees. Yeah, I do have those things, Matt. Here comes a fart coughing. I hope I don't blow some shit out my asshole. I'm an entertainer, that is my job. When I used to work for other people, which I don't have to do anymore, I was a paralegal and I worked in a museum. I did a lot of retail, I did security. Just about every shitty job you can find when you're like desperate for work. I was a hitman, yeah, I wish. That one pays good. Ducks. No rat is here now. Record labels would put up with someone like me because I am professional. I can write the music, show up on time. I'm sober. That's the key. They don't have to worry about me wasting studio time because I actually know how limited and rare and important every second is when you're in a studio recording. I'm 100% professional with that shit. No, it's not a crack pipe, but it looks like one. You won't see me doing that shit. A lot of people are not even doing drugs when they get famous. It happens afterwards because the artist will experience tiredness, you know, they'll be fatigued or say, I can't do this, I feel too uptight, and then the manager or whatever, here's some drugs, you know, and then it becomes a crutch all throughout their career. They end up doing it too much. Yeah, that kind of stuff is meant for emergencies, when the performer has stage fright, like I said, are tired, to do something with the drugs here and there. That's what it should be for, but not using it before every show and not doing it when you're not performing. Like alcohol could help if somebody's slightly buzzed, but if they drink too much and they're puking and falling down, they've gone too far with it. Oh shit, I almost blew my candle out. That was really cool when... Yeah, it's hard to enthusiastically perform the same 12 songs. As long as what's worse than doing that is forgetting the song. I have more trouble with that. When I know a song so much that I'm sick of hearing it and I know every damn word inside and out, that makes me happy, because that way if I lock eyes with somebody or I had a bad time or broke up with somebody right before my act, and then somebody's looking at me, I can still remember the song subconsciously while those fuckers are looking at me. Oh, here comes Dylan. Trusting fat asses. That should be your name, Dylan. So I went down the Hershey Highway a minute ago, and I burnt into a Kit Kat. Yeah, you can't smoke pot if there's kids in there unless you want your kids to be hippies. I play, all kinds of music, but mostly like I like the Doors, David Bowie, Bauhaus, the 80s, 70s, 80s, 60s music too. More into the 70s and 80s. Um, Tangerine Dream, Alan Parsons Project, Kraftwerk. I love that kind of music. That electronic shit. Soundtracks for 80s movies, really good shit like that. You know, uh, some of Marilyn Manson's songs I liked. When he was with Loma Vista, to me, I think that was his best era. That's also when I thought he was the most attractive. He wasn't trying to be a 16-year-old like he is now. I fell out with Marilyn Manson because of a prank someone played between me and him. And the fucker thought that I really did say the shit in this video. So you can't go back from that. If he's that dumb, then screw him. Um, Treat me right. Mm-mm. I like 1980s Madonna, definitely. Get into the groove. Aleister Crowley says we must get into the groove. I like the 1980s Rolling Stones. Like I said, 80s was a good era for that. I love Bob Marley. I love his music so much. So I would listen to reggae. I'm not into hip hop or rap too much, but I have to admit they make some really good beats. I just don't like the subject lyrics of a lot of their songs. Hey, hi Randall. Gay. This is real gay. Cool. Hello. Oh yeah. I have to put it under my nose too, or it gets chapped there also. My nose is like third lips. Oh no, not on my phone. Well, now I guess I have to throw this away. I get those for free, my insurance gives me shitloads of those every month. So there goes about a week's worth right there. But yeah, I've been using, for like 20 years, I've been using this every day straight. I'm surprised my fucking lips didn't fall off and I didn't get cancer by now. Really, I'm shocked that I don't have fucking cancer in my mouth from using that. It's not like you can eat that. That is lucky. I'm sure I have cancer in my rectum, though. No, I'm kidding. That's gross. Dylan, if you're still here, you'll laugh at that one. So I told Dylan he had rectum cancer. He says, no, but I have it in my butthole. I said, Dylan, that's the same thing. I ran out of fun stuff to do. All I have is a box over there and a fucking book. And this. I better get some more fun stuff we can do. Oh, fuck yeah, here comes a fucking dog. Yes! Want to see the dog? Oh shit, there's like a fucking turd on here. Kill! Well, I ran out of bubbles there. Let's see if I have any more. Oh, I have 2 left. Fuck this fucking bread. I have some silver thread. I could spin a web here and that spider up there can live in it. Would you guys like to see that? I do have some fucking Halloween decorations. I don't have any for the windows, but I have a few in there. Yeah, that's a Poland shirt. There's nothing to hang it on. It's brick, so there's nothing to hang it on. But there's one in there, see? Oh, look at all that flashing up there. Oh, fucking gross! Excuse me, I gotta wipe this shit off of here because it went on my phone. I'm wearing a Polaki shirt. Wanna see? I have a lot of Polak shirts. I just don't want to get that shit on here because it'll ruin the shirt. It's a soccer shirt. Dupayash. Pure Doa. I should start going live in these shitty limos next. It wasn't a limo, but the shitty Uber. I should like go live next time they're being nasty, so we can laugh at them. But nah, I don't do that. One time there was bed bugs and shit in there. There was shit on the seat, and I have this thing I bring to put on the seat now, so I don't have to get AIDS from the Ubers. Cheese on brownies? No, that's gross. Oh, Minnie likes to be punk and just have a good time. I covered some Gigi Allen songs. Those little bitches are way over there. Oh wow, those little bitches are tiny. They're almost as tiny as Dylan's wiener. No, I don't like mushrooms of any kind. Cool naked lad, thank you. Are you naked? Well, actually I'm not. I just don't want that nasty fucking spooge to get on my phone. There's a cat over there. Hello, Major Time, I'm in control. You really made it great. Look at my space helmet. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way. The orb of dick sucking. Oh fuck, here comes a cat. Cass! Space helmet time. If I go out for Halloween, I'll dress up as Satan. Lately, I've been getting sick of Halloween. That might just be my depression, though. I don't have a lot of money to have fun, and that's why I've given up on a lot of things. I've never experienced so much poverty right now in my life. The month of September and October is always bad fiscally. They always have the fiscal year. I think that has a lot to do with it. Because shit starts to get better in November and December for me. Cool, money is back. Money, 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 money. Money is cool. The stuff you could do with money is cool. Or okay, I can't do a space helmet with this little one, but I could pop it up on the camera. I was homeless before, off and on for 17 years, but I had a real bad bout with it in 2012 for 6 months. As Gomez, Adam. Being homeless sucks dick. People treat you bad when you're homeless. There was a reporter here, Walter Jacobson, that once, he was a world famous reporter, very brilliant man. And Walter Jacobson, he pretended to be homeless, put on a dirty trench coat and let his face hair grow out and just really going out and being homeless to test to see how it was. And he did a week-long report on it in the 80s. Oh man, it was bad in the 80s. My dad ran a mission with helping the homeless and all. There was a big hole in the ground on Des Plaines. The name of the street was called Des Plaines Street or Avenue. I don't know what but it was called Des Plaines, and the guy had, there's a hole big enough for him to crawl into there, and it went down 12 feet deep. And my dad would cook food and bring it and give it to him. He used to put that in his mission bulletins. Then one day some fucker stabbed him and put a knife in his head, and we came out and saw him laying on his back with a knife, blood everywhere, and the guy was still alive. So we called the ambulance to take care of that. What's happening on my head? Nothing really. Nigerians. Yakshamash. Dupayash Pirdawa. Disco polo time. You know who my favorite Polish singer is? Zenek. They call him Zenon for some reason, but it's the same guy, Zenek. They made a movie about him. I have that movie now. If you want to get good Polish movies, and they're like, what do you call pirated? He pirates movies, but it doesn't matter. But there's a lot of places in Chicago. I better not say their name now. I don't want them to get in trouble. But I had a store in Chicago, and $5, and that's a great movie. It's in Polish too. He's like, it's in Polish. I'm like, I know, that's the one I want. If they put it in English, fuck that, right? But maybe one day they'll have English subtitles, and hopefully that movie will make it to the big time. Martiniak, Senek Martiniak. Cool, Mongolia Pride. Why did I block on Jerkmate? What is Jerkmate? I have no idea what Jerkmate is, but it wasn't me that blocked you. Jerkmate. I block people when they get a little belligerent and drunk. Doesn't mean it's permanent. But if you contact me on Jerkmate, I'll unblock you. Wow, I got 39 likes. Whoa. Thanks, guys. I gotta blow a big enough one so I can make a helmet. This is major time to ground control. You've really made the grade. And the pipers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. Here am I floating in my tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. Ah! My helmet bursted, now I'm dead. Okay, I don't see any more comments. Let's do the chat filter. All the people left my show and now I'm all alone. No, I'm just kidding. There's 10 people. People come and go like that. And sometimes emergencies happen and they have to go and do shit and then they'll come back. This is major time to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. Yay. You like that shit? I love Wisconsin, and I love fucking cheese. Packers love cheese, love. My dad used to take us to the Wisconsin State Fair in West Allis, and we go to the Mars Cheese Castle. What is that, in Racine, Wisconsin, where they have Kringles? That big donut that's big and long. It's called a Kringle with a K. Wisconsin love. You've really made the grade. And the pipers want to know whose shirts you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. Yeah, I know that's not the right formation of the words, but it's cool. You want to go to Wisconsin? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pregnant. I'm going to have Hitler's baby. Das Hitler again. Oh, I hope he catches that moth up there. There's a spider up there, a big one. Hi, little spider. Oh, let's see what he caught. Let me look. I can't see what it is, but it looks like another spider, a small one when it was webbing. Well, he's dead now. That bitch dead. Well, PSA, fuck off and you don't need to be here, then go bother someone else who can't sing. I think I sing plenty good. I sing good enough and I perform very good. Watch my videos, go in my playlists. I just started to come on here and be with my fans. Whether you give me money or not doesn't matter. I would have still did it because I need the social interaction. But I'm just trying to earn some money. I'm always trying to because, you know, I can never make ends meet. I know I'm not as funny as Cobra Retard, but one can always try. PSA got hidden at the same time. That'll teach you, fuck. I sang Love Cats, that's true. Love Cats. Da 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 da. You know that I'll do anything for you. Yeah, I know I'm a good singer. People have given me money to do it. Not recently, but they have. They hire me to do artist trading cards, which I charge 30 for. I charge 30 to make a video of your choice. You know, like a karaoke. I perform for you and say your name. It's like Cameo, except I don't have to go through Cameo, and they take a part of your money anyway. You come to me direct, and I'll just do a Cameo straight up for you. If you just wanted like a 10-second Cameo or something, or 30-second, and me saying hi to somebody, I'd only charge you like about $10 for that. So, you know, if you guys have an idea of what you want, you know, get in touch with me and I'll do my best to accommodate. Looking at that moth up there, he's a big boy. Be careful, don't go in that spider web over there. Do I like Prince? I love Prince. So, yeah. Well, I sold 30 copies exactly of my coloring book until it stopped. I still got money I have to get from one of the comic book stores. I did sell one in there. They said when they sell the other one, then they'll just cash out. You know that I'll do anything for you. Hi, little moth. Oh, look at that. I love all kinds of night creatures. Nighttime is the best. Hi, little crickets. Hi, little grasshopper or kangaroo thingies over there. Kangaroos. G'day, mate. Steve Billings Asylum would even have me on. I only charge $50 to go on a show. That helps me feel better, so when I get trolled, I'm not apt to leave as quickly and rage quit. That's what the $50 is really for. It ain't because I'm trying to strong arm anyone. It makes me happy that someone appreciates me enough and I can withstand the trolls better. Money talks, bullshit walks. Kitty, we don't bite our kitty. But yeah, that's all I charge is $50. I'll be on there for at least an hour. And if it goes well, I'll stay a little longer if I really like the person and everything's going well. But sometimes it's bad to overstay your welcome. There it goes. I'm trying to make it bigger so you can see that. See it? See that little bitch? See that little bitch? Little bitch. Come over here. Those cats are unresponsive. Actually, I think they're half dead. If you gay, F you. If you gay, F you. Don't worry, I'm not gay. I'm as straight as fuck. Do you care? Oh, the trolls are back. Yay. I'm both. Take that. Uh-oh, that kitty is gone. There you go, little bitch. That's the neighbors. Oh, yeah, Cubs love. Cubbies. Minnie. Hey, Dad, a monk. Yeah, some people are dumb, but, you know, if that was a crime, we'd all be in fucking jail. Das jail. I want to go to Das Oktoberfest. I don't have Das Lederhosen. You notice they don't yell at me anymore for being loud? I also don't do it at 3 in the morning either. I'm fine, you know. Trying to earn some money here, you know, by being a clown. If anyone gives me money and I didn't see it while I was in a show, thank you in advance. The movie Men in Black Pepperidge Farm remembers. Das Pepperidge Farm. I need Lederhosen. That would actually cost like $150, maybe more, to get real ones. I want to get the real ones. I don't want no fake ones from a Halloween store. And I'll know when I see the right ones. I will know. I'm actually thinking it's probably more like $300 for them. They're not cheap. There are a few stores in Chicago. They're fucking ridiculously expensive. That's why when you get up here, you have them for life, and you wear them to all the Oktoberfests, and we have Mayfest, which is German. So we have like probably 5 Oktoberfests in Chicago alone. And thank God there's one in October. I'll have more money by then. I'll be able to go to that. There's a different Catholic church that I love when Catholic churches do these. They'll have carnivals, the little area with the carnival, the German fest, and the only festival I missed this year that I'm bummed out was at a really cool Polish Catholic church, and they had a carnival, and that was like in June. I'm like, wait a minute, I fucking missed that. I won't miss it next year. Kara's here. Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, Kara, I'm in here entertaining people with my boring ass not wearing makeup or my costume face and showing the spider and teaching it to play guitar, trying to earn some money. Das Lederhosen. Ooh. It's nice when I see the blue wrench people. So I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to earn some money for there's 2 Oktoberfests at the end of this month. Actually, Saturday and Sunday. They're little ones, you know. It's not like a big giant thing. And I'm gonna wash all my towels, blankets, everything. I'm gonna do a giant laundry day. In fact, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. That's gonna cost like $35. I don't watch football, but football's okay with me. The spider times 3. Um, he caught 2 bugs tonight. Very much, very hungry. Not anymore. His little belly is full. If it lays eggs, then I apologize for misgendering it. I don't know if it's a female or a male. I can tell. I taught it to play a guitar by playing its own web. I kept blowing bubbles, and to get the bubble out, the spider was actually doing this. Ding, 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 ding. There has to be something more entertaining than spiders. There will be. I'll find some more exciting things that I can do in front of you. Well, I burned the candy bar earlier, but you missed that. Is this exciting enough for you? Yeah, I don't have squat to show you. I'm sorry. You just never know. A Nazi could walk up and down the boulevard and I can film him. My favorite Marilyn Manson album. The one that has Kill, Kill, Kill for me. I always get them confused. I believe that's one, Heaven Upside Down, is it? Heaven Down Under. No, I'm kidding. If I do anything boring in here, I do apologize for that shit. Like, I can end my set. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. Das Wiener. I don't know what kind of spider that is. Well, I still got this left. Das Niggensy. It sounds naughty, but it really isn't. gendertainer. These are all gendertainers. If you pay attention, all these entertainers are the opposite gender. I really don't like American candy. We'll let the chuds have it. I thought that was a cigar. It looks like one. I wish I had a cigar right now, especially a Cuban one, so I can watch it explode. So I can open a container and like get confetti in my eyes. The time when Cobes, somebody sent him a guitar, someone sent him a, what was supposed to be a Cuban cigar, but he opens it and it, right in his face. That candy bar tastes like shit. This is too dumb. It's gay too. That's why you're here though. You like being gay. I can just like block you if you want. My best life skill is killing. That's a shame. Is your last name really Burkhart? Because I know the Burkhart family from Key West, Florida. They ran a Christmas shop. They're nice people. And the one that made that Christmas egg that I have upstairs, their daughter made that. Fire in Motion. I will always treasure that egg. They even sent me a Christmas card after I moved out of Key West to show you how great those people were. I don't think they're there anymore though. My favorite thing to drink is soda. Soda pop, obviously. Ginger beer, root beer, ginger ale, sarsaparillas. I like glass bottle soda best. If it's in a glass bottle. I like Green River, but only in a glass bottle. I like tea also. Killing people is my dream life. A favorite brand of ginger beer? Not really. But like I said, the glass bottles. They got some over there in the African store in Uptown. But I don't live anywhere near there, so I don't buy them there anymore. Mexican Coke I like, yeah. Some brands I could think of. Stewart's. Stewart's have a key lime. I want to buy a case of the key lime. I still got credit in my... Oh, that's right. I might have enough credit. I can buy either cookies or the key lime soda. I did some surveys and I got $20 in Amazon. I have an Amazon wish list too, so that's in there. Fever Tree. There's no Goon Fest here. I haven't gone to any festivals in 3 weeks. Oh yeah, any candy from Europe is the best. I'm thinking of other brands that I know of soda in general. But Stewart's is the highest one. Geez, and I was just thinking of it. Goddamn. Boylan's. They have Boylan's and they have cane soda, cane sugar in their sodas. I like them. Anything with cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup I like. So anything made in Mexico. Squirt. They have Squirt. Do you know what Squirt is? And the bottle is kind of like twisty. It's fucking cool. Cactus Cooler? You know about Cactus Cooler? That's actually my favorite one. Isn't it kind of red? It's red and it's got a cactus with a little cowboy or something emblazoned on the bottle. And yes, I do love RC. That's my favorite of the 3 colas. Jarritos. I love Jarritos. I drink those too. I'm very familiar with that. Oh, hi, Cali Bum. Jarritos. Cholo. Fever Tree. I know what Fever Tree is. I do like Fever Tree very much. That's coming back to me. I don't drink coffee though because there's piss in it. I like orange soda. Oh, orange. Oh, I like crushed sodas, but I wish they'd make them with cane soda. Cane sugar. I kept saying cane soda. I meant to say sugar. I have to go off of soda for about 6 weeks, though, because I'm getting some therapy in my throat. And I told the doctor I'd swear off of it for 6 weeks. She says, that's all you got to do. But if I have any lows in my blood sugar, I can, obviously, I can have it. Jarritos. I love cactuses, cacti. Cherry wine is cool. That's a cola. That's southern style. You know, like Dr. Pepper I love. I love all Dr. Peppers. There's so many brands of Dr. Pepper, it's fucking hilarious. They even have one called Dr. N-word now, I kid you not. I'm not joking about that, and they put their word on there. Um, you could probably look it up. Dr. Pepper, and then there's like, what, Dr. Pee-Pee? Dr. Asshole? They should have Harry Potter sodas. I mean, like, not just the Butterbeer, which is the main Harry Potter soda, but like they should have a string of different ones and that emblazon the pictures of the characters right on the bottle, like Draco Ginger Ale or Voldemort Punch or something like that. You know what I mean? If you give me $5, I'll say that word. All those sodas that come out of the fountain, like at fast food places, are not good. Because they sit in there and keep filling it up, and the hoses get all dirty and nasty. And sometimes they'll put water in there and thin it out. They will mix water in there to expand it. You ever drink some of those and I feel like they're watered down? Well, fuck. My fucking back. Ooh. Taco Bell. I don't go to Taco Bell. I did once and I never went back. Why did they paint the whole inside black and the ceiling black in there? That's really pleasant to eat in there. What are they trying to pretend it's a club or something? So, yeah, I am getting sick of sitting out here, so I'm gonna fucking go in. That's still good. Das Spider wants to go to Das Lederhosen. Gosh, I hope I can go to Das Oktoberfest. We'll see if a miracle comes through. And then someone donates money or buys some shit from me or this or that. Oh, that poor little bug. Whoa. Get away from me. Whoa. This one's no good anymore. Die. Why is the toilet paper by the front door? What the fuck is it even doing there? Explain that to me. Oh, fuck yeah, ice cream. Do you think it's a good idea for me to eat ice cream right now? Taco hell, das Boomerang, boom slang. Let me put this shit in here and then I will come back. We plug this shit up. That's Megan Z. Wow, I wonder how many batteries I need for that. I have some extra lights I can turn on here, but I have to put batteries in there. Let me see how many batteries I need for this shit. Fucking 3. Okay, let me get one more fucking battery. Gang. But sadly, I have to turn the light on so I can see how to put those fuckers in there. I don't leave the batteries in there because they would go bad. Okay, how do you turn this shit fucking thing on? Okay, I accidentally threw away the remote because I was looking at this white remote and I was like, what the fuck is this for? And anytime you do that, you always find out when you need to use something like that, that's what the fuck that was for. The weather's pretty cool here still. We still have nice weather. I don't have to fucking dress up yet. We're at the club now. You notice I took off the picture of Marilyn Manson, that he's not on my door anymore? See? I took that down like 6 months ago. So there's no more me making out with him because he's gross now and I can't stand the thought of him. Why couldn't he have just died like 4 years ago when he was at his prime of sexiness? You know what he should have did? So you can see all these beautiful lights. Remember when I first started making videos 5 years ago? And I was making them in here? And I had my bullshit projector plugged in? I'm gonna go get that too. It's time for the bullshit projector. I'll have to get this bullshit projector instead. My other bullshit projector was kind of like doing other stuff, if you know what I mean. It was fucking itself, so I couldn't go get it. Let's see if I can plug that. No, not that one. Oh shit, then I won't be able to plug this in. Okay, my phone's charged enough. Get in there, fuck. N-word ambience. Oh, here. Oh, yeah! Cal! Das Triangle Game. No, Marilyn Manson never removed his ribs. That's something, people made that up. I bet the person who made that rumor up is really happy that somebody listened to them. It just takes but one rumor and it's forever, especially if you're famous. Because people want to believe it. I need to have my space helmet bubble on next to the moon. That's true. I gotta get some more space helmets though, because those are too small. Das Space and Helmet Gang! I got some new leather pants yesterday so I can look extra gay in my next batch of videos. If the moon was made of cheese, it would smell so fucking bad. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. That's true, but people like... My friend Bob made a rumor that Snoop Dogg made an underground album that it was like... What do you call... What do they call those underground albums that aren't supposed to get out? But he said that he made one called Eat Pussy Motherfucker, and he spread it all over the internet like 20 years ago, before even all this became a thing. How technology is better now. He says people are still looking for that album. And I laughed when he told me, so I go on there, I'll go in like Snoop Dogg videos once in a while, and I'll be like, hey, did you guys hear about that underground album he made called Eat Pussy Motherfucker? And they're going and looking for it, but it doesn't, a bootleg, that's it. So that literally doesn't exist, and people are looking for it, and which is awesome, and I always laugh when they do, and they'll never know that my friend was the one who started that rumor. He was weird. He went in Sears once, in Sears Roebuck, remember this department store, Sears, S-E-A-R-S? So he went in there, and the people that worked there were mean to his dad. They were rude to him. So he takes a porno video, and I don't know where he got it from. Probably that bookstore that used to sell them up there on Cicero Avenue. They used to have a cool pervert section or magazines. So I guess he bought when VHS tapes were out, he brought it over there and put it in you know where they have all the TVs? They sell all the TVs and everything. It used to be all hooked up to one TV, and whatever tape you'd put in there would be displayed on all the Zenith TVs and everything when Zenith was a thing. And he put a porno in there, and he said, I never ran out of a place so quick. I miss Sears too. I think Michael Jackson is innocent. What they were saying, that he had the kids come there so he could keep them away from all those actual predators. That if they were at his ranch, then they were safe and they weren't being over there with P. Diddy and other people being molested. So that makes sense that he kept all those kids there so that if they were staying overnight at the ranch, that was one less day they was being molested by P. Diddy and the others. So I think he was innocent. Michael Jackson brought such joy to people. He just couldn't handle fame very well, and he'd break down real easy. But he could be mean too. I saw they made a movie about him, about his security, and he didn't pay the guy for 4 months. But then he went to this department store, and of course the security had to be there with him. While he threw away like $30,000 just like that on a bunch of useless things when this guy is not getting paid for 4 months. And people swear that's true. A lot of people that's the only really bad thing I know about Michael Jackson that might be true, and it breaks my heart if he did that. If I was Michael Jackson and I had that kind of money, I'd be like, here's 30 grand. Feed your kids. And I would have found out who was behind not paying him. And I would have said, you pay this guy, or you'll be fired next. There's so much corruption and evil, horrible fucking fraud in the entertainment industry. Like I would say to the people if they signed me, I'd say, you know what? I know that money's going to just disappear off the sides, but make sure I have enough money for my house. And I have limos, and I have my pink champagne on ice, and Ripper floats, and definitely enough money to have fun. And I don't care what you take. I want to have my dream life and be a rock star. That's it. I miss Bob. My friend Bob, you mean? Okay, when he dangled his child, I didn't approve of that. That was unsafe. He could have dropped him through the blanket. Because he was trying to hold him in this little blanket, and he could have slipped through the blanket and fell to his death. So I was definitely not cool with that. I kind of like think he shouldn't have had kids because he was like a child himself mentally. Well, your dad's, he's got a right to his opinion. I don't like Macaulay Culkin. I saw him when he was a kid when he was making Richie Rich, and I got to be an extra in that movie. They had the Florsheim Shoe Company, where they have the tool and die factory in the movie. That used to be an actual shoe company. Now they bought it out when the company stopped existing, and Hollywood gave them a bunch of money, and the people turned it into like what you call a place where the people live, condos. So all the cool shit is gone. That's right, he didn't have a child in himself, so. Now, Michael Jackson was purely like a child in the head. I don't believe he ever had sex with anyone, even his own kids. I wonder if he just went to the place where you give your seed, and then the laboratory where, you give your seed there, and then somebody can be artificially inseminated with it. I think that was the case. Because he chose a really weird person to carry his child. I'm not lying about being in the Richie Rich movie. I wasn't in the movie. I was an extra that was there in the big crowd, but I wasn't actually seen on the movie. So it's not a lie. You just didn't know it until I just told you now. I was an extra. I got paid $50 for like a week, $50 a day to go stand in the crowd. And I was pissed I didn't get to be in the movie, but c'est la vie. I wish I would have thought of doing this on the other shows. I kind of forgot a lot of things. When I first was on the internet, I was always interesting, always in makeup, always putting on shit like this. I got lazy for a while. John, I don't have any pictures of me on set. I don't have any pictures. I became homeless and lost everything I had. And I never had pictures in the first place, but even if I did, those pictures would have been lost. I got to hang out with Chelsea Ross. He's one of my favorite actors. He's a nice guy. He's in a lot of cool movies, too. Look up Chelsea Ross. It starts with a C-E-L, C-I-E. He's a man. As a tall, skinny guy, played his bodyguard in the movie. That guy's a very cool actor. I wish I could be in more movies. It was in 1994, I believe, or right around when I was in college. And Bob would go there too. He'd come home from work and he'd meet me there. He'd come over there. And after a week, they cut the set off. And they didn't need us to be extras anymore. So they were filming there for about maybe 2 weeks in that scene alone. And there was a little baseball field across from there. And the scene when Macaulay Culkin climbs through I guess he climbed through a hole in the fence or something like that. And he wanted to play baseball with the poor kids and they all laughed at him. So I got to see them film that. I want to show you these mugs. When I got the wrong size of those things that go on there. You know how it adheres in there and it's real shiny and it has a logo. Like this. Well, I had some made with my image on them and they were too damn big, so I got to make them smaller, like 2.5 inches. I'm going to put them on these real nice mugs here. I'm going to keep one for me, and I got 3 other mugs. So far, I have 3 mugs, and I'm going to be selling that eventually. I'm not going to have a lot of those mugs, so they're going to be special limited editions. And it's going to cost me a lot to mail them, so if I just include the shipping and charge $30 for it, that's the entire cost of the shipping and everything else. And I will put a logo on each side. There'll be 2 of them on there. It won't just be one side and then the rest of the cup is naked. No. You get the cup again. There'll be one on this side and one on this side. Unless you specifically request one in the front like that. But other than that, I will put one on each side, so you're going to get 2 of those. I have to wait till October to do it, though, because I don't have enough. It's not a decal. It's kind of like a decal. Yeah, it is. It's some kind of, it's called a transfer sticker. I would like to be in any movie. Mafia movie, drama, comedy, horror movie, you know. Maybe something that, oh God, like 1,000 Corpses or whatever that movie was. Rob Zombie movie, you know, Rob Zombie. Yeah, it's a transfer decal. And they sent me a sample one. So I put it on a plastic cup, and I've had this on it for 2 weeks now, and it's still holding up. You just don't want to take a Brillo pad to it and fucking scratch it up. A nice sponge with dish soap will do. And to put it on something metal, I mean, that's going to look even more badass. I definitely am interested in being in movies. I've studied acting my whole life, even in college, whatever classes I can get my hands on that had to do with singing, acting, voice. I practice all the time saying lines when I watch movies. I enjoy the process of acting. I like, because you know, you're there for that day. You know what you need to do for that day. You memorize those, just a little bit of the lines for that day. They're not going to make you memorize a whole screenplay and everything's going to be filmed in one day. You got to know the whole 190 pages. And you know, I like how acting is, because they break everything up. You do a little scene here, you do a little scene there. You get breaks between it. I think the movie business is so beautiful and amazing. It is magic to me. You see them doing all that shit, and then you got to work on it, and then you see the final project. It's just like when I did a little singing, and people would take me singing, and they'll make a little video out of it. It might even be a 3-second, what do you call those, GIFs? But that's where it starts, making a GIF. You can make an hour-and-a-half GIF, and it would be a movie. So people have made little movies with me, and I really appreciate that. Aspergillus. Okay, so with the lights and the moon there, that really blends together like a motherfucker. Isn't it beautiful? And if you look real close, you can see that the stars and the moon are moving very, very slowly. I was on Ripley's Believe It or Not. You know, that's not being in a movie, though. 47 likes to this video. That's probably when I saw this here. Man, I hope I get to go to Das Uber Oktoberfest and Lederhosen. If I wouldn't have had a snafu with my bank account this month, I would have had money to do that shit. So that's why this is happening. It's not because I overspent. I had $230 in my account like 2 weeks ago and it disappeared. Oh, and if you make a mistake in Uber and pee in their car or you do anything they don't like and they say, oh, look what you did, they're going to just take the money out of your account. They're not going to say, do you authorize it? So always have extra money in your account for emergencies, people. That's why I use a pad when I go in there now. They can't accuse me of pissing their car ever again. Now I want to respect their cars anyway. I don't want to do nothing that will fuck their cars up because that is their car and they're trusting me in it. So, I had an Uber driver today. She got mad at me. She didn't speak English. And she got mad at me because I said, hey, can you go down? Because you're supposed to be allowed to say what street to go down if you want. You're actually allowed to do that. It even says it in like their app. So go down Montrose, and she didn't understand. She got mad at me. Then she reported me. Nice, huh? It used to be in the old days when I was with Bob. I'd literally have $2,000 in savings and things like that. Had he not left me, life would have been so much better. Especially after, living here. Bob would have loved hanging out here. That's my ceiling, though. That's my asshole. Yeah, that's my ceiling. I have enough ice cream for one more ice cream cone, but we're going to save that for another day. The pancakes were good. I only ate half of them, and then I couldn't eat any more, and I was afraid they were going to get bad, go bad, so I threw them away. I think they taste better when you cook them in butter, to be honest. They taste terrible when you cook them in anything but butter. I'm a butter person. Or you'd never get bored in your room if you had this. Das Galaxy. I wish I could meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. I almost got to meet him. But I didn't want to wait in line at the bookstore when he was signing. He wrote a book in the 90s for President Bush when he was in charge of the fitness and all that, the fitness club or whatever they did. And he was in there signing it, and I didn't want to buy that book because it was like a kid's fitness book. But his real fans would have bought it because his name is on it. And I stood outside and I'm watching him through the window signing the autographs. I was like 20 feet away. I was like, damn, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fuck yeah. I was hoping he would look up and I would wave to him, but he was, intent on signing autographs. It was the middle of winter and I just wanted to get home. I was in college then. And I was walking to the subway from Columbia College. That bookstore's long gone too. Everything is gone now. Everything's different. He rode his bike on Venice Beach. Yeah, he rides a bike around and stuff. Cool. Do you ever see him? Das Arnold. He probably knows who Daisy is too if he rides around in Venice Beach. I don't think Daisy hangs out there doing the homeless thing anymore, though. It's amazing how you could be totally crocked out of your fucking mind, but if you're attractive, people will follow you. They'll follow you to their grave. It's amazing the power that somebody can have, even a homeless person. She has a lot of power. I would love to have that power. I wish I was crazy enough. I'm not crazy enough, I think, to be successful. I think I might be too boring and too serious to truly be famous. I have to put that out there. And I feed off the energy of my fans and suck their blood like a vampire. Did O.J. Simpson do it? Probably. He had a violent temper on him. There's nothing wrong with having a violent temper, but people use that for when you get stuck in elevators and kick the door and say the GD word and it'll open. But don't do it to your girlfriend. I'm sure he kicked her through some doors, but we don't need to talk about that horrible shit. Do you want to see my new Lima Quebecs from yesterday? Did you all see my new leather pants? Homer Simpson did it. Homo Simpson. Should I would have to put the plate in the fucking middle. She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. I'm just getting something here. Oh yeah, you guys didn't see these. I'll show you my pants in a minute, but look. Aren't these cool? They're tins and they have candy in them. You could get these at, oh look, it connects. You could get these at Michael's. There's a vampire one and there's the mummy. Now I don't have the latex pants. I need some more of those. I actually have a pair. I have 2 red ones and a black one. They're the PVC ones. Now these are actual leather pants I got from the thrift store. I'm gonna try them on now. I just gotta do some work on them though and just get them right because they're too long. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut the bottoms off. I hope these will fit, at least over my big fat ass. They're only $3, so it's no big loss if they don't fit. Oh fuck, it just fits. Oh my god, it just fits. Yes. Yes. Oh fuck, they're nice and tight like pants should be on a fucking rock star. My belly. So we'll cover that. Hi. Diabetic shots did this to my belly. That's why I don't show it so much anymore. But look how cool, bitch. Look how cool these are. They're a little too long, but like I said, I'm gonna cut that. But yeah, oh fuck yeah, leather pants again. And they have these cool things on here. So if I want to put something on there or just leave it as is. You know you want it. Oh yeah, Minnie's a rock star. You know you want it. Do I look sexy in these fucking pants? I don't know if these are hoops for suspenders, because look, they have them in down here too. But that's a good idea. I could attach my suspenders to them. I am too sexy. I'm a sexy motherfucker. Bondage straps, that's true. That would rip though. Leather is not strong. Well, they do make leather that is, but that's a good find for $3. Yeah. Oh shit, I took my pants off and I lost a signal. Let me see if my Wi-Fi's on. It is, okay. That's weird, when I leave here, I'm supposed to have unlimited minutes on here, but I can't use my phone without Wi-Fi. It won't let me. And whenever I go to Xfinity, they're like, just pay another $10 when we'll expand it. I'm like, it should be unlimited. I shouldn't have to keep expanding it. So I must start killing. This is what the bottom of the pants look like, but they're way too long. So I'm just going to cut that part away. Oh, shit, there's so much I have to do on there. Let me put them back on again so I can see just how much I need to cut away. I don't want to cut it too short. I would rather it be too long. Probably just above the zipper. Actually, that would be too short if I cut it above the zipper. So I would have to, maybe I won't cut it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is too long. It should rest upon the top of the boot. Every time I take something to the cleaners to get adjusted, they fucking ruin it. They always make it too short. Okay, let's see if I can get that. And this here. Oh, that's perfect. Das Pants is too fucking long and... see? That's how much I have to take off. All right. I'm too sexy for everything. 47 likes and I have 7 people in here. So you guys liked it 5. Would you like it 7 times each? You know you did. Das passen Sie zu langen Sie. See here. I don't want to just put it in a pile here. Pile. Oh yeah, that would be half the zipper. I have an idea what I can do. Oh gosh, I'm gonna show you. Okay, it's not showing my naked butt, is it? I'm naked. Actually, I have clothes on, you can see. Das naked sein. Das loser sein. So if I was gonna cut it there. You know how they're selling stuff in stores now where like they just cut the bottom off and they don't sew it anymore because they're fucking lazy, you know, like that. That's what I'm doing. I'm a lazy motherfucker. Also, I can't afford to get leather sewn. You know how much you charge for that? Fuck those N-words. I'm copying out when I don't say the actual word, but you know, I don't want to get in trouble, so. We're gonna do the gay approach here. I want to be super gay. What the fuck? Oh, now I have to use the N-word. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna use it. Hello, hi. We're gonna take this heavy part off and just say, suck it. Suck my balls. Oh, you shit fucking homo. You're gonna see what I did. All the liberals are like, oh my God, what did you just say? Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry if my motherfucking foul mouth has offended anyone. Clayton Beard and hello. Das Zippen Sie. So now I have this part here with a zipper on it. Look at that fucking nice zipper. That's a fucking very nice zipper. A seamstress would be like, oh, can I have that? That's a quality zipper right there. They sell those actually, well, they used to when they had Joanne Fabrics, but that shut down in Chicago. Oh, fuck, I just like zipping that. It's a shame to throw that away. Maybe I should give that to somebody, but I don't know who I'd give it to. Das Zippen Sie is going in Das Garbage Kannen Sie. So I did this, you see that? I cut the zipper away, and I could still have my long pants. So it'll look like really rock and roll when I put them on. Let's see here. Oh, here, I want to do it this way. See, I'm doing it with you guys, so I can be with you and I can do this. This is a Gimp mask. That's what that looked like, didn't it? It looked like an N-word mask. Someone's gonna go through my garbage. I'm gonna find 2 of those in there. I'm gonna wonder what the fuck I'm doing in here. Would you like to know, assholes? I'm in here torture fucking people in my Gimp mask. Das Torture gehen sein. Dachau. Oh shit. Oh fuck, what did I just do? Oh man. I'm a rock star. My clothes are supposed to look like shit. Is it a fucking Gimp mask? I'm gonna torture fuck your asshole. Das Niggen Sie. Sorry, laughter makes my throat hurt because I don't do it so much. Hi. Das BDSM. Das Laughing. Das Futten Assen Sie. Look what I did on this one. I fucked it up. You think anyone's gonna care? I look like Gene Simmons. This is real leather, though. This is the real thing. Das killen Sie. Okay, let me put these fuckers on. And we'll see what I have done. Oh, wait, let me check something real quick. Okay. Right there. Okay. Oh, shit. Spit over there, okay. Das BDSM. You silly motherfucker. There's only 8 people watching. I hope some of you are my fans. That's faggotry. I'm trying to think of something lower I could put it on, but maybe, is the counter still in the way? Is it still being gay? Well, you're seeing this part, so I can hide that. But look what I did here. Can you see it? Down there? So I still look super cool in this, and I'll have my boots on. So that's gonna look fucking awesome. And it's extra long here, so you know it doesn't look retarded. I hate when something's too short. So don't know I did that on purpose to be a rock and or roll star. Cheers! It's no longer gay. Solo. Das Leather Wiener. Oh God, I feel so sexy in these pants. We're gonna have an orgy right now. Everybody get naked and we're gonna do it. All Mini's fans should assemble and they shall be naked. Or you could just wear all your leather BDSM shit. And when you take it all off, I'll just be like, is that really hot? Hi, you know you das wanted. Das Boot, the director's cut. I wanna be retarded. I wanna be retarded. I wanna be retarded. Let's get retarded. Remember when they got in trouble and they had to change it to, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Because I remembered hearing that when it first came out. Where's my homemade Gimp mask? You made, I threw it away. Oh, yeah. Das Lokat. Das Kraftwerk. Get a fun room, boys. Wait. Get a room, fun boys. Remember on The Simpsons when he was hugging his grandpa? Because he was telling him about his time in World War II, so they went to Germany, and he was telling him, and so he's like, I'm not ashamed to hug my grandpa. And then this German guy comes around the corner in his fancy sports car, and his music's blasting. He's like, I get to get the Kraftwerk. Get with the CD changer. And he laughs at him in front of everyone. So fuck yeah. These pants totally rule. And I can't wait to take them off and get naked and then put them back on and make videos and then get naked again. Ricky Horny, remember Ricky Horny? Ricky Horny, Ricky Horny. I got paid good money to make that shit. They were throwing money at me to annoy that guy, you know, Perry Caravello. That guy gets mad so easily. It's just an Italian thing, you know. When Italian men get older, they just everything. It takes somebody with the super thickest skin to stick around someone and having to get their balls busted 50 times a day. Das Ricky Horny. Kiss! I'll make a Gimp mask out of those and mail them to you for $50. I'll send them both to you. So you can put them on your legs and you could be a homo with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. And you could zip the zippers up and just not have any other pants on, but just those zipper things. Hey, thank you, Cupcakes. He got mad people were sending him your cover of Ricky Horny. Yeah, I know. It's still on my channel. I don't believe I deleted it. And the Satan stuff, he really went nuts over that. I just happened at the right time to be singing, Hail, 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 Satan. Hail, hail, do or die. Hail, 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 Lucifer. This is very retarded. Welcome to retardation. You missed the part with the Gimp mask and all the BDSM. You're going to have to watch this later to see that part. I made a Gimp mask and then I made another one. It has a zipper and everything. And it's leather. I can make you one for your mom if you like. 50 likes? Fuck yeah. That's the most likes I gotten in a long time. I usually hover around maybe 20, 30. The big 5-0. I have to get some more fun stuff to do so I can keep you guys excited. If I was going to perform, I'd have to set up all that shit in there, and I don't want to do that. That's kind of why I don't perform a lot. I have to set all that shit up. But yeah, one day I'm going to do a live, and I'm going to be performing for you guys, and you're going to like it. You know, I really do need to do that for you guys. I need to perform more and do some small little concert videos. Y'all probably, hey, look, Schmeckle Cat is back. So, you know, that might inspire you to donate to me some more. And remember, I have merch in the fan club and the book and everything. Mini Manson has a fan club, has merch, has 8x10s and stickers. I can show you some fucking stickers right now. See what happens? This one glows under your Christmas lights. Those are red lights there. So Minnie is the moon. Yeah. If you put them under blue or purple, well, the purple ones I think will set them up. It'll set this up the most. Okay, let me just take them out of here. And then we have the red one. It's the same size as that one. And these are vinyl too, like my vinyl pants that you want to see me wear. You know you want it. You know you das want it. And then I got these stickers here. These are 3.5 inches. I have the 4-inch ones too that have the brown door behind it. I still have those. I mainly use these to pass out and put on poles, and I keep the real big ones for when you guys buy merch. I would rather the people who pay get the big stickers. These little ones could be free for the people that I pass them out to. And of course I got that one. You know, that's pretty big too. That's 4-inch. But I still got all my 5-inch stickers. I have a bunch in there. If you want to see more, you can get in touch with me. She's a maniac, maniac, kill, kill, kill. That's Gagan Vivant. So, I have artist trading cards, you know, I drew that for somebody and they didn't want to give me their address, so they said the digital picture you took of it is fine. If you want to buy this here, this one's $10. And it's got my official stamp. I'll autograph the back. But I put it in the plastic thing here, the top loader. You see it? That's a wolf. Somebody had a wolf and they had me draw her. Das Wolf! Karen Wolfenstein. Oh, I found some bits and pieces of my Gimp mask. So I made a Gimp mask, and now people are going to rewind this later to see where in the video I did it. 52 likes, yay. I'm going to open this motherfucker up. I have more than one of them. So look. They're little squares, and I got like little... I think it's a picture of a penis. And it's encased in carbonite. You just like Han Solo. So that's Han Solo, and he's encased in carbonite. Remember that in Star Wars? A big giant. And then he was cast into the Phantom Zone. Oh, one time I was editing an imam's book, a Muslim imam, and I changed around some of the language into Klingon. And I said if you're not right with a lot, something would happen with your heart. So instead I said your heart would be encased in carbonite and cast into the Phantom Zone. I don't know if they caught that before he published it. And to this day, I wish I had that edition of the book. I'll never know unless they come at me with a bunch of cleavers and shit and they try to kill me. Never mess with a nerd. Hello, Steve. If you want to see the scene where I made a Gimp mask, you can rewind this later. That does look crooked. I might have to start killing in that case. Okay, well, I'm trying to find some other things I can show you. Let me see here. My Slytherin paths. Because Slytherin is the best house, but I like all the houses. Das Schlangensee. Das Kiss. You want to see my sword? I got 2 swords. You want to see them, guys? This projector I got on TikTok. On the TikTok shop. Type in like Starfield projectors or space. I don't know, whatever. Type in projectors and you'll probably find it. It's a white projector. It looks like this here. Right here. Let me turn the camera around. That's how big it is. See my hand? I don't have a big hand either, so. And then there's the front of it like that. And that's the underside. It has some buttons where you can play some music. That's where I got the music from. I wanna kill you with my love. Oops, I accidentally turned it. Okay, you guys want to see my swords? Oh, you're gonna love these. Die, assholes! I saw them do fencing when I was in St. Augustine, Florida. They're like, you're not supposed to go like this. You're supposed to go more like this. Kiss! She's got the magic, she's got the magic touch. Gene Simmons, love. I love you, Gene Simmons, and Ace Frehley. They're my 2 favorite. Yeah, this is my home defense right here. Nobody's gonna fuck with me. I have things in my apartment, actually, that would kill somebody worse than these swords. Much worse. I have a wolf. And I have Das pencil. And I have a ballpoint pen. Das Kneifen Sie. So I bought this in Chinatown, and it goes in there like that, and it works as a pen too. So you could kill them twice with this, with the pen and with the knife, because a pen is still dangerous. All right, that's for when you're on a plane and the terrorists take over. You need it to stop the terrorists. And I have a science pen here that's got like a level in it. There's a level right there. Here, let me turn this the other way. The front camera's always shit. But there's a goddamn level right there. And there's a ruler on it. It's Horizon Science Academy. That's next to the... Wait, that's his Belmont? Oh, that's a different one. I thought that was the one by the Catholic Church. So, yeah, there's two kind of rulers on here. And I just like how sciencey it looks. Das Science Pen. And I got a pen from the Hollywood Roosevelt when I stayed there. That's just about my favorite hotel. Outside of the Chateau Marmont, that's my favorite. But when I stayed at the Hollywood Roosevelt, God, even in the shittiest room that they had, I mean, my room was pretty shitty compared to like some of the other rooms there. But even for a small square, it was a very nice room. It had these nice seats in them and a little table you could sit at. It was still very nice for what you'd call a shitty room. To me, if you're not in like the biggest room there and the Marilyn Manson suite, I wish I could have stayed in that. And I still felt like a rock star, even though I was in the tiniest room in the place. And my room was on the second floor overlooking the pool. They were having like this Hollywood party. I should have crashed it. I've never been to California before, and I was a little scared to just wander around in there. Oh, yeah. And here's my half moon. That part broke off, and I almost threw this away, and then I said, nah, I ain't gonna fucking do that. Because I'm gonna get one of my little incenses and put it in there. Let me show you my incense. Don't they look like bottle rockets? This is Chinese incense, and these are the ones that when you fire them up, that's the ones that have the sparks in them because there's gold on here. This is gold. Gonna have to turn the light on to show you. Okay. Let's see how I can show you this. I'm going to put my hand behind it so you can see it. See the little Chinese lettering on there? Chinatown has the best shit. So all that gold on there, you're going to see occasional sparks. It's not actual gold. I can't afford the 24 karat gold versions. I should put that right there. If I leave that there, I'm going to knock it down, so I got to put it back in here. I have to organize things. I get better at it. It takes years when you move somewhere to organize everything. It took 3 years of me being here to get this organized. Every once in a while I'll have a day where I could just do that. So we got this. Oh my God, it's doing that thing that I like. Oh, you see that? Oh, you see that right there? Oh, that's what it does. There's no other instance you can buy that will do that. I suppose if you spray painted gold on we used to call these punks, but you know, it's incense. Me and my brother called them punks for some reason. We'd light fireworks with them. But we didn't have the Chinese ones. We just had the regular ones. The fireworks stores will sell them. Isn't this great? The 4th of July is literally my favorite holiday, even though I don't have no one to spend it with. I just like fireworks because of my brother. He made them cool. Know why I can't get along with my brother. That sucks. Because he knows how to do so many things, and he's fun to be around, believe it or not. When he's not mad, he is totally fun to be around, because he talks about all kinds of interesting things way better than I ever could. Oh, was there a piece of my Gimp mask down here? I'm still finding pieces of my fucking Gimp mask in here. I have to Gimp that shit up, yo. Hope I don't find any more fucking pieces of my Gimp mask in here. Gimp! That's as close as I'll put it. I don't want to burn my fucking phone. I just bought this phone. I better keep it away from the phone. Whoa, you see that? Whoa! I'm trying to put it so it's not blurry. Because the camera's trying to focus on that and the background. Fucking shitty-ass camera. Suck my dick. Let's just sit here for an hour doing this. That's what I want to do. I gotta put it up. It gets a dark background right by my hair. Okay. Ah! Well, there it goes. You know you want these. It cost me $8. They raised the price to $8, but I got another big bag with 5 big gross. Well, it's like a gross. I think that's 144. It's like a gross of them. So there was like, you could put your finger around it like that, and I got 5 of those in a package for $8. Damn. You know you want it. You know the moon is sehr good, mein Herr. Yeah, when I'm in here, I have to give you nice backgrounds and shit, not bore the crap out of you. I have failed a lot of people over the last few years in forgetting that there must always be something interesting in the whole frame of what I'm doing. Even if I'm just standing there doing this here, the background will make up for that. I am sorry to anyone who I have ever let down by not being interesting. Okay, now let's put this over here. You know, when you first get to know an entertainer and they're first starting out, there's so much excitement. I was so goddamn excited all the time, and I'd wear my makeup all the time because people would call me on the shows. I'd be on 3, maybe even 5 shows a day, so I would just put my makeup on when I'd wake up, and people would be calling me. I think that had a lot to do with COVID, though, because people were still trapped indoors, and a lot of people wanted me, and they were just discovering who I was. And then I ruined it by opening my mouth. Das comments are not coming in das quickly. Das vitamin C. I literally thought that like 100 people would come in here when they found that I was making a Gimp mask. I should make one. Das dildo game. Life can get fucking boring. Das marijuana zane. You know what my favorite liquor is? This right here. That's when I do drink it. I've had this for about 4 months. This is the pink one. I like this one. That's one of them. This one says, well, I don't know how to pronounce. Well, okay, I don't have the Curve one. I think that's how you pronounce that. This one's Sweet Rose. I can pronounce that shit. But I liked Corbel because I have good memories. Me and Bob used to watch a show called Combat with Vic Morrow. And it was so awesome because they filmed a lot of scenes at this winery in California. California has so much history and it's so amazing. No, I'm not Chinese. Chink. No, I probably look like this because I'm a fucking retard. But German, French, Italian, God knows what else. I think my snake is dead. I got this at Petco, actually. This was made in Chinky Town. I mean Chinatown. So hey, I can move these over a little. They don't have to be that close to the fridge. Chinky, chinky, Chinaman. That's Chinese Chinaman. Oh, I can show you some magnets that I have. You can buy this one. That's my mini coin 2.0. My favorite racial slur. I'd get in trouble. Yeah, I think you guys know what it is, though. You can buy a magnet of my stickers. Any sticker I have, you can buy a You can buy a magnet of anything you want. I'll even make one of your snake. That was a snake I had, so I made a magnet out of it. The whole back is a magnet. I get that from the Michaels, and I laminate the picture. And I laminate it good so it doesn't come apart. I learned the hard way about that. And so then I put the backing on it. I have a nice laminator. This is my very first magnet that I made. I charge $10 for magnets. You won't tell on me. If I say that, people will report me, unfortunately. You can't get away with nothing. That's why I have to be such a prude and be all boring on YouTube. But I bet you if I was on like Rumble or Kick or something, I could go nuts with the racial bigotry, you know. I could be up there with a call for an uprising who's really cool because I like the way he makes fun of stuff. His best videos are when he's playing these crappy video games from the 1980s, and then he'll mention Project Bluebeam out of nowhere. I still have this magnet. It's the last one. I'm totally naked, and there's a microphone down below. I cannot show you that. Even if you show a picture of yourself nude, they can strike your channel. People often screw themselves that way. Oh, there was spooge on that. Let me wipe that off. If you get merch, if you buy a fan club, you get one of these little magnets here for free that goes in there. Oh God, there's fucking grease on there. Grease is an N-word. So there's some losers that used to be my fans, and they get mad when I say stuff like that. That's why I do it. So this is another magnet you can get. Because Minnie is your favorite goddamn rock star. Yeah, that's the one. Or you can get a magnet of me when I was in Las Vegas when Elvis was channeling through me. I didn't even realize that happened until after I saw the video. And I took a screenshot. And I said, yeah, Elvis totally channeled himself through you. So we also have this here. Cass! Me performing because I'm a sex machine. I am so sexy here. I just want to play with myself. Okay, I'm done playing with myself. I made a personal magnet for me. I'm sorry, guys, but you know how long it took me to cut this bitch out? If you want this, you're giving me $50. That's Mr. Rapey. He's a 1,000-legger. And I caught him, well, basically, he was graping this. I'll show you. Snorlax. He's my favorite. Because he just lays down and gets all comfortable, and sometimes he gets graped. Grape. He was actually on the backside like this here. Are you off your meds? No, I'm like this because I take meds. No, I'm being fun for my fans. Get with the program, yo. Okay. Everybody likes Evil Knievel. I made this magnet for myself. Most of my magnets, in fact, all of them are 6 inches by 4 inches. You know, that standard size. It cost me $3 to make a 5 by 7. So if you want Evil Knievel, $15. If you want it Evil Knievel sized. See what we have over here. Kiss! No, 6 inches is just it's cheaper to make those photos. You make photos at Walgreens ever? They're less than 50 cents each. Oh, I got this nice rainbow one here I think you guys will like. Somebody else designed the pattern in there. I said, wow, that's cool. My fans will like that. So if you guys want to buy magnets, you can buy merch separate. You don't have to buy fan clubs and expensive shit. Tree love. Oh, I wonder what happened to my friend who would say tree love all the time. Tree love. This stream is about Mini Manson. I'm an entertainer, a gothic entertainer. I'm a singer. And if you look at my channel, you'll see my videos on that. When I go live, I just spend some quality time with fans and show things and try to be interested and try to earn some money, which I don't think I earned anything yet tonight, and I'm kind of sad about that. I mean, Cobra JFS had to give his life and destroy his health in order to get money from people, and well, I just don't want to do that. I'd rather earn it a different way. I don't talk to Bill anymore. Bill is funny, though. I think he's the funniest person I ever met. I'm not going to lie. That guy is hilarious as fuck. I never met anybody like that. I used to hate him, and the trolls wouldn't let me be friends with him, so that's why I can't talk to him anymore, because the people who manage and control him won't let me be his friend. I tried and they destroyed it. I had a nice half-hour, believe it or not, discussion with him in private about music, because he's a musician. He's a good musician too, but he threw that all away. So, are you a stud? I'm a fucking rock star, and I love trees. Tree love, Bob Ross love, Harry Potter love. Okay, where did I get this from? Was it here? I think it was here. I'll make a magnet with your snake. That's Reggie. That was my ball python. He was so cute. I miss him. I had to sell him to a creep when I left Florida. I think that guy probably put him up his asshole. Oh, people seem to like this magnet. I haven't showed my magnets in a while, so you guys need to see what a fucking rock star mini is. Gosh, I'm so sexy when I wear that. I'm trying not to get too outlandish with my outfits because I don't want to turn into Liberace. I'd rather be dead. Oh, Wildman Chris is awesome, but Marty had me on a show with him once, and he purposely made me get angry at Chris, and I was saying all this bad shit to him. I didn't mean any of that stuff I said to Chris. That was just Marty taking advantage of a retard. And I fell for it. He has a friend that calls himself Piss. I guess he's in jail. That's why he didn't return. I didn't get a Christmas card from him, and I was like, someone told me he was in jail. I was like, oh fuck, tell me where he is. I'll send him his card there. But I don't know what he did. He was a good fan. He sent me a bunch of stickers once and made some buttons for me. So yeah, this really good memories. It was a good time in my life. I really had a good time. A certain period in my life when I first started performing, I felt really good about myself. I don't feel like I'm as relevant anymore, so I kind of feel bad a lot of times. Let's see here. Brooklyn Love. Oh, this one. People like this one here. It was right in front of me, too. This one here where I'm wearing all white. These magnets are actually not blurry, but the camera is such shit. You see that? So you could see details. Even the pin and the tie there. That's a little mushroom with a knife. So none of my magnets are like all mushy and unclear. They're detailed. I try not to use photos that are out of focus. She's a maniac. This is one of my songs I'm reworking. I'm trying to make it simple. So it was made with AI, but if I change the words around enough, it's no longer AI. There's no pasta stain on my jacket. That wasn't a sticker, that was a magnet. You mean this magnet? There's no pasta stain on here. I don't get stains on my clothes. If you mean that by the hand there, that's not a pasta stain. That's just the background. I didn't cut that away. I could cut that out though. I just didn't want the magnet to get fucked up and just to come loose. But no, there's no stain on there. It's the folds in the jacket there. No, my clothes, I wouldn't have a magnet where my clothes look like shit. Ever. Snake love. So people aren't too gung-ho about my stickers anymore, so I'm not making any more. I don't have to make any more magnets either. Oh, 55 likes, oh wow. Damn. Oh, here's one you'll like. When you join a fan club, you get 2 of these, by the way, but you can order them separate for $10 each. This is my killing one with my knife, and the knife is sharp enough to kill someone with, so be careful. Die. That's death. Guess all the other people in my mods went to sleep, so I'm probably going to end this very soon. I am getting tired. Let's see what else I have here. Oh yeah, you could buy one of my headshot also. I have this magnet here. So you can buy this one. That's also $10. Actually, I'll sell this for $1. I was just kidding, it's not 10. Marilyn Manson's cooler than Charles Manson. So yeah, this is the cheapest thing you can buy. Oh yeah, sometimes I'll throw that in if you guys buy like a super giant packet or something, and I really get turned on by what you've done. Like if you buy the super packet and you get the t-shirt, that's $100, you get everything. Oh, I'm not gonna do goodbye. I'm not gonna sing now because I don't have nothing set up. But I cover goodbye horses all the time when I'm on other people's shows, and you can hire me to do goodbye horses for you, and you can even change the word from horses to goodbye cancer. Someone hired me to do one to say goodbye cancer because they had a friend who was dying of cancer. But no, I can't play anything right now. You know, I'd have to hook all that shit up in there, and I just don't want to do it right now. But I'll tell you what, if you give me $30, I'll make you a video doing it. Like I said, I'm going to come on here one night and I'm going to be in my clothes. And you could come in here, and if you request that song, you know, usually when I dress up and I perform, I ask for donations. That doesn't mean you have to give them. And there's many ways you can do it, whether with the super chats or in private. You got requests and there's a lot of people asking for songs, then I'll say, well, whoever gives me $5 first will get their song done first. But yeah, I'll sing that song. When I'm live and I sing, I don't charge $30, nothing like that. You know, but you know, like I say, if there's like 5 people asking for a song, I'm gonna have what you call leverage, and I'm gonna say, well, just send me $5 and your song will be done and it will be first. I've been to Indianapolis many times. Das, Indiana. Yeah, I'm getting very tired now. So, after putting on my Lima Quebecs and making a Gimp mask, you know, you get tired doing that. Das Gimpen Sie. Money. Let's go to Moneyland. If you were an orca. Yeah, I don't know anybody in Indianapolis. So 10 more minutes and then I'm going to end this. Then it will make 3 hours. Let me see if there's something else interesting I can do and show you. Oh, we could smoke this pot. Does marijuana have a shelf life? Because I have this marijuana here. And I never used it because I was afraid to. I heard that it goes moldy and that you can't smoke it after it's moldy. Would you say that shit looks good? I'm afraid to smoke this because, you know, I got it from someone on the internet, so I just put it in a satchel. He probably laced it with something. So, This is like the hopes of a dream, and I keep it here to remind myself to be careful. I got it from Nate. Do you know who Nate is? Nate Sewer, a John in sewer, like a sewer lid. I have these cool like Mini Manson keychains, but I quit selling them because they're so fucking cheap, and I hate everything they sell at Michael's. Well, no, that's not true. But this, I had this button maker, and I paid $100 for it, so you know it sucks. And I made like these really cheap keychains. They're better to hang up on your wall though, because if you actually use it as a keychain and you're carrying it around a lot, that's gonna get fucked up, smashing up against your purse and your keys and everything else, and the gun that you have in your handbag. You have to look kind of nasty. So yeah, I don't smoke things from people who send me shit, people on the internet. And I know that probably hurt his feelings when I said I wouldn't smoke it. But, my trust, has been broken too many times. People, they want to harm me because of who I am. I'm trying to find something interesting more that I can show you, but I'm going to ran out of shit for today. I'll have to find some more interesting things that we can do, when I'm not singing. Tomorrow I have to wash a shitload of fucking rugs and blankets and shit. Gotta do it. I can show you this. This here, I've showed it before. You plug it in here, and then it goes on here. How cool is that? That is my bat. So now everyone knows I'm a rock star. Oh, goodbye horses. That movie's scary. What fucking FBI agent would go in somebody's house by themselves? Not in real life. They won't even interview without someone sitting on the side taking notes, so. Kill. That's So I still got some books left. I got a few copies. If you guys want to buy a copy, it's $30. 35 pages of pure sin. You get 3 big stickers. Those are the 5-inch stickers I was telling you about, the big ones. And that's the back there. So they're wrapped up in a nice thing there. I have other merch. I have a packet of sample merch I always show when I go on. If I go on a show, I don't have to run here and look through everything. I have something to grab. You get these various things. You can buy 3 buttons there. If you buy them separate, they're $15. But if you buy say you buy a book for $30 and you give me an extra $10 for shipping, you're gonna save $5 because I'm gonna put those 3 buttons in there with the book. And if you join the fan club, you get the fan club is $60. You start out by getting this here, which is the fan club, official fan club card. And I number it, I sign it, I put the date that you joined. I was going to give someone this, and I tried to give my friend this. He says, no, I got to go to work in the morning. He thought I was trying to give him drugs. And I opened it up. I said, no, it's these buttons here. It's buttons. I just put them. I don't have any more of those, but those are the 3 buttons you get. That one, and this one here. That one's got the fire. Get the flames there. The lapel pin here. Now that comes with the fan club. Oh shit! Let me make sure there's nothing there that would dox me. Okay. Yeah, I'll be sitting there doing this, and my credit card's there. So yeah, I got this lapel pin, and you have to join the fan club to get that. I only have a few left in there, so I'm really being scarce at that. You have to join the fan club to get that. So I throw in extra pins too, like you see all those pins there. These are the rubber ones. I get these free at festivals. Really nice pins too. So that's extra shit I'll throw in there. I throw extra stuff in when you guys buy stuff. You know, you get all kinds of stickers. You know, I'll throw in extra stickers. Might be that. It might be that. There's your 5-inch sticker there. It's in the plastic container. Let's get ready. So if I want to attach that to the coloring book, you have these. You have that. I put those in the envelopes, guys. I got those free. But you know, you get these little ones here when you join the fan club. Kara's going to bed. Let me see. Did I miss her saying goodbye? Good night, Kara. I'm sorry I didn't see your thing sooner there, your comment. Hello, Mabel. I'm showing merch. So, I'm trying to get it back in the motherfucking, like, in the container. Like, get in there, you fuck. Egg or nay. So there's my stickers in there. I have a box of stickers. These are the ones with my shit on it, the ones I paid for. So there's your 5-inch sticker there, and with there's 2 stickers you can't buy by themselves. You get them with the coloring book. Okay, so you got that one. Don't fuck with entertainers, we'll kill you. That's one. And this one here, you know you want it. That's me in California there when I was sitting on Hollywood Boulevard being a rock star. Everyone wanted to fuck me in Hollywood. So that's also a 5-inch sticker. You get the Black Death. Be careful now with this one. This one's very deadly. That's got my image on it. You have to get real close to see it. That one will kill somebody. If they're afraid of me, they will get killed by that. If my regular image isn't scary or offensive, that sure is. Mole rat, Billy. All of these that you're seeing right here, 5-inch big ones. These right here, those are 3.5-inch. They had a deal on them, that's why I have made them that size. Those are the 3-inch ones. You even get one of those metallic ones if you join the fan club. It's Time to Pith one. This is the naughty one I have to cover up. There's no wiener or nothing. It's just like this nudity. I have a big version of that too. I once sold a pack of 30 of those for like $20. In fact, you can buy a pack of 30 of these here. This one is specific. I have enough left. I could sell you a pack of those, 30 of them for $20 if you really want that. I'm willing to let that go. Okay, remember I was telling you about those transfer stickers that go on their mug? Well, you see how shiny that is, right? Well, that's how shiny it will be when, first of all, you pull it off with the label here. And you pull it off. It's clear. It's a clear cover. But this is the symbol itself when it goes on a cup or a mug or whatever is round. You could see it there. And then you pull, after you adhere it down and you burnish, you know what burnishing is? You burnish it to the cup or whatever else, so you don't have to put it on a cup. You pull off the clear thing off of that and you do it slowly. It's very beautiful. I accidentally made 4-inch ones, and these are actually, let's see here. Yeah, that's 4 inches. It matches the sticker here. It actually looks bigger for some reason. I'm willing to sell you one of these transfers by themselves for $10. If you want to wait for me to put it on a mug, it's going to be $30, and that covers the shipping. And when you buy a mug, I'll have to find a container to put it in or make one. So you see kind of the work that goes in it will be worth it. You'll get some signed stickers with that. Kiss! That's when I went to the David Bowie thing and I met Angelo Moore. He's awesome. He was really polite. And he was this guy here from Fishbone, and he was pulling everyone on stage. And Plaster Caster was there. I met him. I met Nina Cherry. She was there too. I don't really know these other guys, so I kind of put them off. Losers. No, I'm kidding. Well, it's free. It's free now. That Starbucks, I got that at Hobby Lobby. It's actually time for me to go now. I know you want to be with Minnie all night. DOS buttons. Are those cat stickers? Yes, those were cat stickers. I'm just looking at here all the comments before I go off of here. Yeah, fuck his feelings. You're right. I want to say good night to all of you and not just end it without saying good night, because that would be rude. That's kind of fucked up. We'll meet again. That's nice. Rodney Dangerfield was actually one of the best comedians. I respect him. He opened a comedy club and let people perform there that would get shunned and turned away from, like Laugh Factory. And so he's a good guy. See you guys.